Good morning, Sunday morning, well, just after midday. As you can see, I've done quite a bit of the platforming, some work to do on the joins, but it's all looking okay. Did some work on there. I used a bit of milliput to get the joins. In this light it still shows up, but what can you do, really? I'm very happy with the way the platforms look.
Avast virus database has been updated.
That's tremendous. Thank you, madam. I've got to do some thinking about how I do the underneath there. Clearly got to be blocked off somehow, but I should be able to achieve an effect. Do a bit of glue in here as well, make sure this all fits nicely. But I think the concrete Pico edging is superb. I really like it. These joins as well in the card backing, well, you know, I have to put some sort of bolster in there, I don't know, there's little jobs. It's all working extremely well. There's something else I'd like to share as well on the Gauge Master with these Cobalt digitals. It's quite interesting. If you take this plan here, suppose I've got a train in this platform here and I want to move it to fiddle yard number 1. There's a whole series of points it has to go through and that have to be set correctly, which would take forever. Well, it wouldn't take forever, but you'd have to set 6 or 7, you know. And here it is. You'd have to set that one, that one, that one. As it goes round the curve, you have to make sure that crossover is set, this crossover is set, and then you'd have to make sure that that is set. Well, the really helpful thing on the Gauge Master is the ability to set a route. You can see the button there. And what I've been able to do is program it so I can use platform 1 to fiddle yard 1, it's route number 1, and so on and so forth. And it changes 7 points at the same time, which really saves a lot of time. You've got to program each individual point, and I just use a simple spreadsheet which tells me, you know, this is the route that I've just described and which way I need to set the points. The dash means the opposite polarity, or whatever polarity, I don't know. You can set up to 8, as you can see. So when it comes to a 9th point, because that particular route requires 9 points to be set, I have to do that one manually. And it's very handy. I'll keep that in case I ever need to reprogram. That'll save an awful lot of time. But it just means operational clarity, really, and simplicity. So I'm really impressed with that particular function. I'm very impressed with that. And I managed to get myself a 5-meter cable for it, which, when it's battened down like that, means I can get, you know, this is how far out of the room I can go. I can literally, you know, go out. I'm actually out of the room and still operate. And it's a simple LAN telephone thing. It was about £5 on eBay. Any colour you want, any length you want. So that's really good, because I was going to go for the wireless one for 170 odd quid, but I kind of prefer it if it's wired, because you've always got a trusty connection. The wireless, I mean, the wireless on the Dynamis, you had to kind of point it at the base station, which wasn't great. The wireless on this apparently is much better, but a wired connection is always going to win the day, I reckon. And that's really it at the minute. Just done quite a lot of work trying to get the station right. My daughter's boyfriend came up with this idea of putting a ramp here. I was just going to end it straight at I really quite like that. It gives me the option to put some, maybe a paving down, even a little crossing here, which I'll probably do to give access to the goods, the engine shed. So no, that's pretty good. Quite happy with that. Quite happy. Got this really nice bit of fencing as well from, not sure the company. But, you know, you can see how that's going to look. It's going to look pretty nice. I really like that. Yeah. So that's all the update I've got this week. Hope you like, and have a good week.